Born in communist Czechoslovakia, where freedom of speech was a distant dream, Jan Koum's journey to WhatsApp co-founder fame is nothing short of extraordinary. But here's what will blow your mind: as a refugee, he arrived in the United States with just $25 to his name and a burning desire to succeed. In the small Ukrainian town of Ivano-Frankivsk, a young boy named Jan Koum was born on June 25, 1976. His early life was marked by struggle, as his family lived in poverty, struggling to make ends meet. Jan's parents, Ivan and Elena, worked tirelessly to provide for their 3 children, but it was a daily battle to put food on the table. Growing up amidst the Soviet Union's economic decline, Jan witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of poverty. He saw how it ravaged his community, leaving families like his own with little more than the clothes on their backs. Despite these challenges, Jan's parents instilled in him a strong sense of determination and resilience. As a child, Jan was fascinated by technology. He spent hours tinkering with old computers, teaching himself to code and repair them. This early passion would eventually become the foundation for his future success. In 1989, at just 13 years old, Jan made the bold decision to leave Ukraine with his family, seeking a better life in the United States. The road to success is rarely a straight one, and for Jan Koum, it was no exception. In 2002, he co-founded Yahoo's instant messaging service, called Yahoo Messenger. But just as things were taking off, disaster struck. A massive outage took down the entire system, leaving users furious and Koum's reputation on the line. This crushing blow came after months of tireless work, pouring his heart and soul into the project. It was a brutal awakening to the harsh realities of startup life. Koum would later recall, "We were so close to giving up. I mean, what do you do when your baby dies?" The pain and frustration were palpable. But Koum refused to let defeat define him. He used this setback as fuel to regroup and recharge. With renewed determination, he co-founded WhatsApp in 2009 alongside Acton. This time, he was more cautious, more prepared for the inevitable setbacks that came with pushing the boundaries of innovation. The rest, as they say, is history. The year was 2012, and WhatsApp's fate hung precariously in the balance. Jan Koum, co-founder of this messaging phenomenon, had just received an offer to sell out to Facebook for a staggering $19 billion. But as he sat on his couch, contemplating the future of his creation, something didn't feel right. The pressure to innovate was crushing, the weight of responsibility overwhelming. Jan's mind began to wander back to the humble beginnings of WhatsApp, 2 college dropouts, just 22 years old at the time, pouring their hearts and souls into a simple messaging app. It was then that the penny dropped. Why should he sacrifice his vision for the sake of convenience? He thought back to the early days, when every new user felt like a small victory, when every message sent was a reason to celebrate. Jan knew that if he sold out now, WhatsApp would become just another faceless social media giant. In that moment of clarity, Jan made the decision that would change everything. He turned down Facebook's offer and chose to remain independent. The stakes were high, but the potential reward was worth it, a chance to build something truly remarkable, a testament to the power of perseverance and vision. In a small town in Ukraine, a boy named Jan Koum was born with a dream to make it big. And he did just that. From humble beginnings to creating one of the most iconic messaging platforms, WhatsApp. Jan's journey began when he moved to California with his family at the age of 16. He met Acton, and together they started their career in IT, working for Yahoo. In 2007, they left Yahoo and co-founded WhatsApp, a messaging app that would change the game. With a team of just 5 people, Jan's vision was to create an app that could be used by anyone, anywhere. In 2010, WhatsApp gained its first million users. But it wasn't until 2012 when they reached 100 million that investors took notice. And boy, did they take notice. In 2014, Facebook acquired WhatsApp for a whopping $19 billion. But Jan didn't stop there. He went on to become the vice president of product at Facebook and led the development of end-to-end encryption for Facebook Messenger. With over 2 billion monthly active users, it's safe to say that Jan Koum has left his mark on the digital world. What started as a small dream in Ukraine ended with an empire built. From Yahoo to WhatsApp, Jan Koum took calculated risks and never gave up on his vision. A true rags-to-riches story that will leave you inspired to chase your own dreams. Jan Koum, co-founder of WhatsApp, and what a journey it has been. From humble beginnings to unparalleled success, this Ukrainian-born entrepreneur left an indelible mark on the tech world. As we stand at the peak of his career, let's gaze out at the breathtaking panorama of achievements that define him. In 2009, Koum teamed up with Acton to revolutionize mobile communication with WhatsApp. Fast forward to 2014, and they sold their baby to Facebook for a staggering $19 billion. Today, WhatsApp boasts over 2 billion monthly active users, cementing its position as the world's most popular messaging platform. But Koum's impact doesn't stop there. He's been named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world, 2015. His net worth? A staggering $12.9 billion. Records broken? WhatsApp holds the Guinness World Record for the most downloaded app of all time. Awards galore? Koum has snagged numerous accolades, including the prestigious Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. Jan Koum's remarkable story serves as a beacon of inspiration, reminding us that with unwavering dedication and unrelenting passion, even the impossible becomes possible. As we reflect on Jan Koum's remarkable journey, one crucial life lesson stands out: the power of perseverance. This co-founder of WhatsApp, driven by a passion for innovation, faced numerous setbacks and failures before achieving success. His story teaches us that every setback is an opportunity to learn and adapt. We can apply this lesson by adopting a growth mindset, embracing failure as a stepping stone to success, and staying focused on our goals. So, the next time you're faced with an obstacle, remember Koum's words: every day, I wake up thinking about how we can make messaging more simple. Let that determination fuel your own journey, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks to achieve greatness. As we conclude the remarkable journey of WhatsApp co-founder Jan Koum, remember that innovation knows no bounds when fueled by passion and determination. Join us next time as we explore another inspiring tale of triumph. Subscribe now and get ready to be awed by the incredible story of Insert Name.